Hi guys, here's another video for myself. Yeah, just like to see what I've managed to complete over the last few weeks. These guys actually finished last week, just never got a chance to do a video on them. And here we have in front of you Penny Miniatures Metals Hanoverian infantry, well landwehr infantry for the 100 Days campaign. And I must admit I really enjoyed painting these figures. Nice poses, sort of marching, muskets on the shoulder. Yeah, really nice figures. The only thing I would say about the actual casting of that, the figures, is the muskets are quite thin on these figures. Yeah, I've got to be really careful with it. I did break one, just mind knocking it a couple of times, and I managed to glue it back together. But yeah, the muskets are a bit on the thin side. But apart from that, they're really nice. Wasn't a lot of clean up in the figures at all. Yeah, so I really enjoyed them. Unit of 24 figures. Flags are GMB designs, and on the site it's just listed as units with blue faces, which these guys have, so they could actually be used for quite a few different units at Waterloo. So yeah, I'll zoom in a little bit, guys, just to go along the line here. So yeah, normal berets are 6 different poses in each pack. So I'll just try to mix them up a little bit. Just get a little turn around here. You'll see the figures. Faces are good. So yeah, these are good figures. And I got through these relatively quick actually. Again, using some of the contrast paints for some of the colours. And then my usual washing, bit of dry brushing, so it did help speed up the process a little bit. This one here, this is one of the command figures on the back, excuse my hand, on the back of the base. Or maybe just zoom out again, make it a bit easier. It's my big hand. Yeah, you'll see the NCO in the back there. A really nice figure. He's urging the guys forward, pushing them in the back. Yeah, I thought it was a really nice figure, that one. Telling them the way is forward. That's that little unit there, guys. These are all mounted on MDF bases from war bases, which I tend to use most of the time now. I've kind of stopped using the Renedra green plastic bases. I sometimes find that even though I scratch them before I put any PVA on them, I do find that the PVA wants to come away from the corners on some of the plastic bases, but you never have, well, I've never had that problem with these MDF ones, so yeah, I'm using these all the time now. And as you can see, the flags are really nice indeed, the usual GMB standard, a quality of flags, I should say. 2 standard bearers, nice figures indeed. We've got this, try and focus in a bit, this NCO in the end there. The pipe comes separate, glue that on, pointing, nice figure. The drummer, I must say, I think the drummer's the favourite figure in the whole command pack. I think he's a really just, yeah, what an excellent figure. Drum on the shoulder, the face is really good on him as well. Just a really nice figure, yeah. The officer, he's nice as well. But yeah, I'd say the drummer's my favourite one out the set. So that's them there. And then finally just another base of 6. Yeah, as I say, I like these. I like the way some of them with the heads are turned, sort of looking at their fellow soldiers, just maybe using them at each other, discussing the mad tactics of their commanders maybe. So yeah, as I say, mostly contrast paints. Yeah, that's better. Zoom in. Yeah, so what I was doing with them was, I'll pick up a couple of the paints again. I've probably mentioned it before. It was all done over the primed with the grey cere. Zoom in here, focus in. Base coat of grey cere, then I wash with Nuln oil just to pick out all the details. And then I started building up the base colours from there. So for the jackets, I was using contrast Blood Angels Red. So that gives me basically a highlight and a shade with one coat of that. And then to finish off the reds, what I used was, I could have went a bit lighter, but I like to keep the British, sort of when the Hanoverian jackets a wee bit darker red. And I went for this as the final highlight, with Festin Red. And yeah, I think it turns out quite well in it. Not too bright. So that's that. The trousers, what did I use for the trousers? I think, yeah, Vallejo colour, which is this one here. What's that? Basalt Grey 162. So that's the base coat for the trousers, and also the blanket roll, or the great coat on the back of the backpack. Base coat of that. I wash with Agrax Earthshade, and then what I did for just for a change, was it this one here? Sorry guys, I was just experimenting, and I actually used this as a dry brush. I know it looks really light in the pot, Slyneth Grey, but it gives maybe I just pick up on the trousers, it gives it a nice sort of highlight actually. I found it's an experiment on a couple of guys just to see, and as you can see, just on the really raised areas, yeah, I think it's turned out quite well. Excuse me, a bit stuffed up today. Yeah, so yeah, at first I thought, I'm not sure how this is going to work, but to be honest, I think it turned out okay. You see it there. So that's the trousers with the dry brush and the blanket rolls with that. And yeah, I think that turned out okay. So that was sort of the main colours. Most of the black, well in fact all the black was done with the contrast again, which is, let's see here, that one there, Black Templar. So that was jackets, backpacks, boots, I'm not sure if I just said jackets here. I meant hats, backpacks and boots. I'm not sure what I meant there. But yeah, so they were done in contrast. Sometimes two coats, just depends how it went on. And then to finish that off, what I did was, if I can just get a hold of it, doesn't want to come out to hold that. Here we go. And that was then dry brushed with Citadel Dry Dawnstone. And yeah, if I pick up, let's see, maybe just see it on maybe on the top of the round the rims of the hats, turn it the other way, and on the edges of the backpacks and the shoes and that. And that just picks out all the edges. A nice quick way of doing that. So yeah, and that was that. So that's really all the colours that was used on them, apart from obviously the metallics, the off-white for the white straps and all that. But yeah, generally that is it. When I do my flesh now, what I'm doing for flesh is, I've sort of changed it slightly the way I used to do it. I'm doing a base coat of flesh base, Vallejo, Panzer Aces 341, base coat of that. And then I'm going for a wash with this one. So I'm using this as actually a wash. Gilliman Flesh. And then what I do is go over again and re-highlight all the raised areas. Just leaving the recesses with the wash in it. Another coat of this. And then to finish off, highlighting just the edges with Panzer Aces again, 342 highlights flesh, and that just picks out like the nose, the cheekbones, and you just see that there in focus. Yeah, nose, cheekbones, and that, knuckles on the hands, and that just finishes them off. And yeah, so that's all the colours, guys. So another unit from my well, British and Allied contingent for the Waterloo campaign. So quite pleased with them. Really enjoyed painting that, guys. Yeah, really good fun. So at the moment, I've got some things on the painted desk. If I can just swing the camera around. I think you saw these guys last time. I think they were just primed. I think, yeah. And these are the Perry Metals Confederation of the Rhine Wurzburg. And these are the earlier ones. I think it's 1809 possibly, with the helmets. So yeah, just gotten a few base colours on them. Just getting ready to do a wash on the trousers and that. Got all the flesh base colour on last night, which was quite good. So yeah, getting there. And at the back of them, I've just cleaned and primed some French cavalry horses. The figures are just about to get primed next before they get glued on. So yeah, plenty going on there, guys. I'm looking forward to doing these Wurzburg, guys. So yeah, something a bit different. Swing back into them. So as I say, guys, another unit from my Waterloo collection. Hope you enjoyed that video. Watching all the videos, commenting when I can, clicking the like button as usual. Mostly got them on when I'm painting myself. At the moment, I'm getting a bit more painting time in, so it's quite good. So yeah, guys, enjoying all the videos out there. Hope you enjoyed this one, and catch you again soon. Thanks for watching. Bye bye.